Erin Turner, the Director of Publications at Far Country Press, and I will be reading the introduction from First Rangers by C.W. Guthrie, The Life and Times of Frank Liebig and Fred Herrig, Glacier Country, 1902 to 1910. Over 100 years ago, a young German came to the United States. He wanted no part of the cities, and acquiring wealth was never his goal. He came to live in the American wilderness. His journey, by necessity, was roundabout, and it took longer than he had wished. But he steadily made his way to the northwest, to the land of the glaciers. This was the land of legend to the people he left behind, and it was the land of his youthful dreams. He climbed the mighty mountains, looked down upon the winding streams and shining lakes and the mountain-girded valleys below. He watched the eagles fly, idled in the sun, and occasionally had a short talk with his maker while he was in the neighborhood. He hunted the woods and fished the streams. At night he took pleasure in supper over an open campfire, and in reading tales from a time-scarred book by the fire's glow. He felt at home in this glacial wilderness. It suited him, and by his reckoning he was welcome in it. He had not been swallowed by a silent waiting glacier, crushed by a falling tree, swatted senseless by a quick-tempered grizzly, or made a meal of by an outlaw lion. On occasion, the wind severely lashed him and the freezing cold hovered about, making ominous threats, but this too he reckoned was a form of wilderness hospitality. He followed the trails of elk and deer and sheep and goats and Cree and Blackfeet and Flathead Indians. He traveled over the paths of trappers and explorers and wandering prospectors, and he, as they had,